Natalie has a question. My issue is what you follow up with. When I do an open house, people tell me, we like you, they share their personal information with me. I feel they see me more as a friend than real estate agent. Natalie, there are only two reasons why they do that. Either you didn't make a good first impression, or they're not clear what your role is, or they're not motivated to move. That's really simple. So first and foremost, it must be obvious you sell homes. You help people move. That's what you do for a living. So why would they see you as a friend? I don't understand. But my suspicion is, and if I put a little camera on you, I'm testing a new camera. You want to see? This is the Google Clips new camera. You know, I'm Mr. Gadget. I love gadgets, and especially video camera and shit like that. So I have it hooked up here. I'll share with you if it's worth your money and if it's a cool tool that you can incorporate in your marketing. I don't know yet. The jury is still out, but I'll let you know. I have it running here. We shall see what it works, how it works. So going back to your question, I suspect you come across as too needy, too low status. And that goes for all of you, whether you meet for sale by owners, whether you're meeting people at the open house, prospecting, cold calling, door knocking, any type of that mistake so many times. People like me, they just didn't list with me. So you need to take a very different approach. High status agent. I'm not talking about being arrogant. You don't need to be arrogant or pushy. But it requires a certain level of self-esteem and confident communication. And of course, you got to add to it, you got to feel good about yourself. You got to trust yourself. You got to have high self-esteem of a high status rock star agent where you know I can help people. You know how to get the job done. That's important. And that's something you cannot fake. That's really hard to fake. And if you try to fake it, people pick up on it. They feel it, they tell. You can tell when somebody's trying to be fake with you, trying to look too cool and too arrogant. You know what I mean? So don't do that. Now, as far as how to follow up, I'll show you a simple little example. As you guys know, I bought a new motorcycle recently. A lot of fun, we had a great time. And I got this in the mail recently. Can you guys see it? It's a little postcard from Yamaha. And it says, your opinion matters. And here on the back is a link to a survey. How is your follow-up when it comes to doing a listing presentation or working with the seller? You know why most agents don't follow up with their sphere? Because they fear that they screwed up. They didn't do a good job for their client. Is that your case? Following up, if you don't have this part in place, this one right here, the follow-up to get appointments, then you break this connection and you will never get the listing appointments or the listings. It's impossible without it. You cannot go straight from lead generation to getting appointments. That never happens. That never happens. You never call an expired listing and they go, oh, where have you been? Come on in, we're ready to list. That doesn't happen. There's always a certain level of follow-up. Now, it can be just a one phone call, a couple of texts. It doesn't need to be elaborate or long. Sometimes it is. You got to do what it takes. But this step is always there. And the purpose of this step and the purpose of your communication at that stage is to establish credibility, authority, and trust. And that's really important. Let me write that down. And we're going to write it with my right hand this time, just for the fun of it. So credibility, meaning you're an expert, you can be trusted. Authority, that means you're in control here, you know how to get it done, and trust. So they must trust you, they must like you, they must respect you. And that's what happens during a follow-up. That's really what's happening from the first impression all the way to getting the contract signed. But especially at the beginning, you must establish clearly, I'm your best choice. There's nobody who is a better choice. And the trap that, again, so many agents fall into is they believe that the commission they charge, the percentage they charge, going left-handed again, see that? How I go? Ninja. It's just one of the small factors. The commission you charge is just one of many factors that people take into consideration. Would you have a seller who this is the only thing that matters? Yeah, of course. But that's not your ideal client. That's not people you want to work with. That's the Walmart mentality. That's the shoppers who shop strictly based on price. Why? Because they believe all the agents are the same. Why? Because the agents they've met so far all establish low level of credibility, authority, and trust. That's the whole thing. That means they didn't know the market well enough, or they didn't have communication down. They didn't know how to answer questions, handle objections, set the next step, be in control. Really that simple. So what do you need? First, the right mindset. Second, you need to know the market well. You need to know what you're talking about. You need to be the authority in your area. Third, you need to get a CRM, get Landesk. It's a good CRM. I like it very much. It's affordable. I don't get paid by them. I just think it's really good. Set up a few sequences and keep in touch. Call them, text them, visit them. Send them a video. Send them a postcard. Send them a handwritten note. Sign up for send-out cards. Excellent tool, excellent service. You can get in touch with your sphere, get in touch with your past clients, get in touch with your neighbors, your friends, everybody. Super simple, super easy. And you're all set. And just keep in touch, keep in touch, keep in touch, keep in touch.